Life is a magnificent adventure filled with endless possibilities and opportunities for growth. Today, we're going to explore 10 fundamental principles that can transform your life, making you resilient and unshakable in the face of any challenge. These principles aren't just ideas. They're powerful tools that, when applied, can revolutionize your existence and help you become the master of your own destiny. The power of your thoughts. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. They shape your experiences, influence your actions, and ultimately determine the course of your life. Every thought you have is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of your mind. What you focus on grows, so choose your thoughts wisely. When you understand this principle, you realize that nothing external can truly affect you unless you allow it to. Your reaction to events, not the events themselves, determines their impact on your life. By consciously choosing empowering thoughts, you create a positive reality that reflects those thoughts back to you. Have you ever noticed how two people can experience the same event, yet have completely different reactions? One person might see a setback as a catastrophe, while another views it as an opportunity for growth. The difference lies in their thoughts and perceptions. To harness the power of your thoughts, start by becoming aware of your inner dialogue. Notice the words you use when you talk to yourself. Are they kind and encouraging or harsh and critical? Make a conscious effort to replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try, "I'm learning and improving every day." Remember, your thoughts are not facts, they're interpretations of reality. You have the power to change them at any moment. When you catch yourself thinking in a way that doesn't serve you, pause and ask, "Is this thought helping me or holding me back?" Then choose a thought that empowers you instead. Your second principle is closely related to the first. You are not your thoughts. This might seem contradictory, but it's a crucial distinction. While your thoughts are powerful, you are the observer of those thoughts. You are the consciousness that exists beyond them. Understanding this principle gives you tremendous freedom. It means you're not bound by your habitual thought patterns. You can step back and observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. This awareness allows you to choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let. Think your mind as a sky, and your thoughts as clouds passing through it. The sky remains constant, regardless of whether the clouds are stormy or clear. In the same way, your true self, your essence, remains unaffected by the temporary nature of your thoughts. To practice this principle, try meditation or mindfulness exercises. These practices help you cultivate the ability to observe your thoughts without judgment. As you become more skilled at this, you'll find that negative thoughts and emotions have less power over you. You can acknowledge them without being consumed by them. The third principle is the importance of living in the present moment. So much of our stress and anxiety comes from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. But the truth is, the only moment we ever truly have is now. When you fully embrace the present moment, you free yourself from the burdens of regret and the anxieties of anticipation. You become fully engaged with life as it's happening, which leads to greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. Living in the present doesn't mean you never plan for the future or learn from the past. It means you don't let those thoughts dominate your consciousness at the expense of experiencing the richness of the present moment. Practice being fully present in your daily activities. When you're eating, really taste your food. When you're walking, feel the ground beneath your feet. When you're talking to someone, give them your full attention. You'll be amazed at how much more vibrant and alive your experiences become. The fourth principle is the law of attraction. This principle states that like attracts like. The energy you put out into the world comes back to you. If you approach life with positivity, gratitude, and love, you'll attract more of those qualities into your experience. This principle doesn't mean that negative things will never happen to positive people. Rather, it suggests that your overall experience of life is shaped by your predominant thoughts and emotions. When you cultivate a positive outlook, you're more likely to notice and appreciate the good things in your life, and you're better equipped to handle challenges when they arise. To apply this principle, start by practicing gratitude. Each day, take a few moments to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. This simple practice can shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Also, pay attention to the words you use and the stories you tell about your life. Are you constantly complaining and focusing on problems, or are you speaking about possibilities and solutions? Your words have power. Use them to create the reality you want to experience. The fifth principle is the power of intention. Your intentions are like a compass, guiding your actions and shaping your experiences. When you set clear intentions, you align your energy and focus with your desires, making it more likely that you'll achieve them. Setting intentions is different from setting goals. While goals are specific outcomes you want to achieve, intentions are about who you want to be and how you want to show up in the world. They're about the journey, not just the destination. For example, instead of setting a goal to get a promotion, you might set an intention to bring your best self to work each day and to contribute value in everything you do. This intention will naturally lead to improved performance and recognition, but it keeps you focused on what you can control, your own actions and attitudes. To practice this principle, start each day by setting an intention. It could be as simple as today, I intend to approach everything with kindness, or I intend to see opportunities in Then, throughout the day, check in with yourself. Are your actions aligned with your intentions? If not, gently guide yourself back on track. The sixth principle is the importance of self-love and self-acceptance. Many people go through life feeling they're not good enough, constantly striving to prove their worth. But true peace and happiness come from accepting yourself exactly as you are, while still being open to growth and improvement. Self-love isn't about narcissism or selfishness. It's about recognizing your inherent worth as a human being. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you'd offer a dear friend. When you truly love and accept yourself, you become less affected by others' opinions or external circumstances. You have a solid foundation that can't be shaken by criticism or setbacks. This doesn't mean you never feel hurt or disappointed, but you have the resilience to bounce back quickly. To practice self-love, start by speaking to yourself kindly. Pay attention to your self-talk and challenge negative beliefs about yourself. Treat yourself with care. Nurture your body with healthy food and exercise. Engage in activities that bring you joy, and set boundaries to protect your energy and time. Remember, you don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love and respect. Embrace your flaws and mistakes as part of what makes you uniquely you. They're opportunities for growth, not reasons for self-condemnation. The seventh principle is the power of forgiveness. Holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges doesn't hurt the person who wronged you. It hurts you. These negative emotions are like carrying a heavy weight that drags you down and prevents you from moving forward in life. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone hurtful actions or that you have to reconcile with someone who hurt you. It means you choose to release the negative emotions associated with the event for your own peace of mind. When you forgive, you free up enormous amounts of mental and emotional energy. You're no longer bound by the past, and you can direct that energy towards creating a positive future instead. To practice forgiveness, start with small grievances. Notice when you're holding on to anger or resentment and consciously choose to let it go. Remind yourself that holding on to these feelings isn't serving you. As you become more practiced, you can work on forgiving larger hurts. Remember to extend this forgiveness to yourself as well. We often hold ourselves to impossible standards and beat ourselves up for past mistakes. Learning to forgive yourself is a crucial part of personal growth and happiness. The eighth principle is the importance of personal responsibility. This principle states that you are the creator of your life experience. While you can't control everything that happens to you, you can always control your response. Taking personal responsibility means not blaming others or external circumstances for your situation. It means recognizing that you have the power to shape your life through your choices and actions. This principle is liberating because it puts you in the driver's seat of your life. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you recognize your power to create change. Even in difficult situations, you always have the choice of how to respond. To practice this principle, pay attention to your language. You often say things like, "He made me angry," or "I have to do this." Try rephrasing these statements to reflect your choices. I chose to react with anger, or I'm choosing to do this because when you face challenges, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Or "How can I use this situation to grow?" This shift in perspective puts you back in control and opens up possibilities for positive change. The ninth principle is the power of service. True fulfillment comes not from what we get, but from what we give. When we focus solely on our own needs and desires, we often feel empty and unsatisfied. But when we serve others and contribute to something larger than ourselves, we experience a deep sense of purpose and joy. This doesn't mean you should neglect your own needs or constantly sacrifice yourself for others. It's about finding a balance where you take care of yourself so that you have the energy and resources to help others. Service can take many forms. It might be volunteering for a cause you believe in, being a supportive friend or family member, or simply performing small acts of kindness in your daily life. The key is to approach life with a spirit of generosity and a desire to make a positive difference in the world. To practice this principle, look for opportunities to serve in your daily life. It could be as simple as holding the door for someone, offering a kind word to someone who's struggling, or using your skills to help a friend or community member. Notice how you feel when you engage in these acts of service. You'll likely find that giving brings its own rewards. The 10th and final principle is the importance of continual growth and learning. Life is a journey of constant evolution. When we stop growing, we start dying. Embracing a mindset of lifelong learning keeps us vibrant, engaged, and resilient in the face of change. Growth doesn't always mean making big leaps or dramatic changes. It's often about small, consistent steps forward. It's about being open to new ideas, willing to challenge your assumptions, and ready to step out of your comfort zone. Learning and growth can happen in many ways. It might be through formal education, reading books, trying new experiences, or simply reflecting on your daily life and extracting lessons from your experiences. To practice this principle, cultivate curiosity in your daily life. Ask questions, seek out new experiences, and be willing to admit when you don't know something. Set aside time for learning and personal development, whether that's reading, taking a class, or practicing a new skill. Remember, growth often involves discomfort. When you feel challenged or uncomfortable, it's often a sign that you're growing. Embrace these feelings as part of the process rather than trying to avoid them. Now that we've explored these 10 principles, let's consider how they work together to create a life where nothing can truly affect you in a negative way. When you harness the power of your thoughts and recognize that you are not your thoughts, you gain control over your inner world. You're no longer at the mercy of every passing thought or emotion. Instead, you can choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let go. Living in the present moment frees you from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. It allows you to fully engage with life as it's happening, finding joy and peace in the here and now. The law of attraction reminds you that your energy and focus shape your experiences. By cultivating positivity and gratitude, you create a life filled with more of what you desire. Setting clear intentions gives you direction and purpose, ensuring that your actions align with your deepest values and desires. Self-love and self-acceptance provide a solid foundation that can't be shaken by external events or others' opinions. When you truly love and accept yourself, you're less affected by criticism or rejection. Forgiveness frees you from the burden of past hurts, allowing you to move forward unburdened by resentment or anger. Taking personal responsibility puts you in control of your life. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you recognize your power to create positive change. Serving others and contributing to something larger than yourself gives your life meaning and purpose beyond your own personal concerns. And finally, embracing continual growth and learning keeps you adaptable and resilient in the face of life's challenges. You see every experience as an opportunity to learn and grow. When you integrate these principles into your life, you develop an inner strength and peace that can't be disturbed by external events. You become like a sturdy oak tree, able to bend with the winds of change without breaking. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges or feel negative emotions, but it does mean that you'll have the tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. You'll be able to find meaning and growth in even the most difficult circumstances. Remember, integrating these principles into your life is a journey, not a destination. It's not about perfection, but about progress. Be patient and kind with yourself as you practice these principles. Celebrate small victories and learn from setbacks. Start by choosing one or two principles that resonate with you the most. Focus on integrating them into your daily life. As they become habitual, you can gradually incorporate the others. You might find it helpful to keep a journal to track your progress and insights as you work with these principles. Write about your experiences, challenges, and breakthroughs. This can help you see your growth over time and provide motivation to continue on your journey. Consider finding a supportive community or accountability partner to share this journey with. Having others to discuss these principles with can provide encouragement, different perspectives, and mutual support. As you apply these principles in your life, you'll likely notice changes not just in yourself, but in your relationships and circumstances as well. You might find that people respond to you differently, that opportunities seem to arise more frequently, or that challenges that once seemed insurmountable now feel manageable. Remember, the goal isn't to reach a point where nothing ever bothers you or where you never face difficulties. The goal is to develop the inner resources to navigate life's challenges with grace, wisdom, and resilience. You have within you everything you need to create a life of joy, peace, and fulfillment. These principles are tools to help you access and express your innate potential. Trust in your own inner wisdom and guidance as you apply them. Each day presents new opportunities to practice these principles. Each interaction, each challenge, each moment of joy is a chance to deepen your understanding and integration of these truths. As you move forward from this moment, carry these principles with you. Let them guide your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Let them inform how you treat yourself and others. Let them shape your perspective on the world and your place in it. Remember, you are the author of your life story. With these principles as your guide, you have the power to write a story of growth, resilience, and joy. A story where external circumstances may change, but your inner peace remains constant. You have the power to create a life where nothing can truly affect you in a negative way. Not because you're disconnected or unfeeling, but because you're so deeply connected to your inner strength and wisdom that you can find meaning and growth in. This is your life, your journey. Embrace it fully with all its joys and challenges. Trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. Know that within you lies an unshakable core of peace and strength. As you go forth from here, carry these principles not as burdens or rules, but as keys to unlock your fullest potential. Use them to create a life of purpose, joy, and inner peace. A life where you are truly free, truly yourself, truly alive. Your journey begins now, in this moment. Every breath, every thought, every action is an opportunity to embody these principles and create the life you desire. Trust the process, trust yourself, and watch as your life transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. The same power that created the universe flows through you. You are connected to all of life, supported by forces greater than you can imagine. As you align yourself with these universal principles, you align yourself with the very fabric of existence. Take a moment now to breathe deeply and feel the truth of these words in your body. Feel the potential stirring within you. Feel the excitement of the journey ahead. Know that you have everything you need to create a life of joy. As you move forward, carry this feeling with you. Let it be your compass guiding you towards your highest good. Let it remind you of your innate power and potential. Let it inspire you to live each day fully, to love deeply, to grow continuously. You are embarking on a magnificent adventure, the adventure of fully living your life. Embrace it with open arms and an open heart. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and watch as miracles unfold in your life. Remember, the principles we've discussed are not just abstract concepts. They are living truths that you can apply in every moment of your life. As you continue to work with them, you'll find that they become more than just ideas. They become a... Let's take a moment to reflect on how these principles can transform your daily life. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of purpose and excitement. Instead of dreading the day ahead, you approach it as an opportunity for growth and joy. You start your day by setting a clear intention. Perhaps today, your intention is to approach every interaction with kindness and understanding. This simple act aligns your energy with your highest values and sets a positive tone for the day. As you go about your morning routine, you practice presence. You savor the taste of your breakfast, feel the water on your skin as you shower, appreciate the colors of the sky as you step outside. By fully engaging with these simple experiences, you infuse your day with a sense of wonder and gratitude. When you encounter challenges at work or in your personal life, you don't react automatically with stress or frustration. Instead, you pause and remember that you are not your thoughts. You observe your initial reaction without judgment, then choose a response that aligns with your intentions and values. Throughout the day, you practice self-love and acceptance. When you make a mistake, instead of harshly criticizing yourself, you treat yourself with compassion. You recognize the mistake as an opportunity for learning and growth, not as a reflection of your worth as a person. In your interactions with others, you come from a place of service. You look for ways to contribute to make someone's day a little brighter. Maybe it's offering a kind word to a stressed coworker or going out of your way to help a stranger. These small acts of kindness not only positively impact others, but also fill you with a sense of purpose and connection. When faced with a setback or disappointment, you don't fall into victim mentality. Instead, you take personal responsibility. You ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow? This shift in perspective empowers you to find opportunities even in challenging situations. As you move through your day, you remain open to learning and growth. You approach new tasks with curiosity, seeing them as chances to expand your skills and knowledge. You're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone because you know that's where real growth happens. At the end of the day, you take time for reflection. You acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. You practice forgiveness for any mistakes or misunderstandings, releasing any negativity before you sleep. You set an intention for the next day, planting a seed for continued growth and positivity. This is just one example of how these principles can transform an ordinary day into an extraordinary one. Of course, not every day will feel perfect or go exactly as planned. There will still be challenges, setbacks, and difficult emotions. But with these principles as your foundation, you'll have the tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Remember, integrating these principles into your life is a process. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making consistent progress. Some days you'll feel like you're embodying these principles effortlessly. Other days you might struggle to apply even one or two. That's okay. What matters is your commitment to the journey. As you continue to work with these principles, you'll likely notice subtle shifts in your life. Relationships might become more harmonious as you approach interactions with presence and compassion. Opportunities might seem to arise more frequently as you align yourself with positive energy. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming might start to feel manageable as you approach them with a growth mindset. You might also notice changes in how you perceive yourself and the world around you. Instead of seeing life as a series of random events happening to you, you'll recognize your role in creating your experiences. You'll feel a greater sense of empowerment and agency in your life. Your emotional landscape might shift as well. While you'll still experience the full range of human emotions, you might find that you're less easily thrown off balance by external events. You'll develop a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment that isn't dependent on external circumstances. As you embody these principles more fully, you might find that your sense of purpose becomes clearer. You'll have a stronger connection to your inner wisdom and intuition, guiding you towards choices and actions that align with your highest good. Your relationship with time might also change. Instead of always rushing towards the next moment or goal, you'll find more joy and fulfillment in the present. You'll be able to work towards future goals while still appreciating and making the most of each one. One of the most beautiful aspects of working with these principles is how they ripple out to affect those around you. As you become more positive, more present, more compassionate, you'll naturally inspire others. Without even trying, you'll become a beacon of light, showing others what's possible when we align ourselves with these universal truths. Remember, though, that everyone is on their own journey. As you grow and change, some relationships might shift. Some people might be inspired by your transformation, while others might feel challenged by it. Trust that as you stay true to yourself and these principles, you'll naturally attract relationships and circumstances that support your continued growth. It's also important to remember that working with these principles doesn't mean you'll never face difficulties or feel negative emotions. Life will still have its challenges. What changes is how you respond to these challenges. Instead of being overwhelmed by them, you'll see them as opportunities for growth and learning. In fact, challenges often provide the best opportunities to put these principles into practice. It's easy to feel positive and at peace when everything is going well. The real test and the real growth comes when you're faced with adversity. Each difficulty becomes a chance to deepen your understanding and embodiment of these principles. As you continue on this journey, be patient and compassionate with yourself. There will be times when you forget these principles, when you react from old patterns or fall into negative thinking. When this happens, don't berate yourself. Simply notice what happened, take a deep breath, and gently guide yourself back to these truths. Remember, every moment is a new beginning. No matter what happened a moment ago, you always have the power to choose again, to realign with your highest self, to embody these principles more fully. It can be helpful to create reminders for yourself as you work to integrate these principles into your life. You might write key phrases on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them regularly. Or set reminders on your phone to pause and check in with yourself throughout the day. Find what works for you to keep these principles at the forefront of your mind. Consider starting a daily practice to reinforce these principles. This could be a morning meditation where you set your intentions for the day, or an evening journaling session where you reflect on how you applied these principles and where you could improve. Consistency is key. Even a few minutes each day can make a significant difference over. As you deepen your understanding and application of these principles, you might feel called to share them with others. This could be through formal teaching or speaking, or simply by living as an example. Trust your intuition on how and when to share. Remember, the most powerful teaching often comes through embodiment rather than words. You might also feel drawn to continue learning and exploring these concepts further. There are countless books, workshops, and teachers that can provide different perspectives and deeper insights into these universal principles. Stay open and curious, always ready to expand your understanding. At the same time, trust your own inner wisdom. While external resources can be valuable, the deepest truths are already within you. These principles are not new. They're ancient wisdom that resonates with the core of who you are. As you work with them, you're not so much learning something new as remembering what you've always known at the deepest level. As we near the end of our time together, I want to remind you of the incredible power you hold. You have the ability to shape your reality through your thoughts, intentions, and actions. You have the capacity to find peace and joy regardless of external circumstances. You have everything you need within you to create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. These 10 principles we've explored are keys to unlocking your fullest potential. They're tools to help you navigate life with grace, resilience, and joy. But remember, they're not rigid rules to follow perfectly. They're guideposts to help you align with your highest self and the universal flow of life. As you move forward from here, carry these principles with you. Let them infuse every aspect of your life, your thoughts, your words, your actions, your relationships. Let them guide you in times of joy and in times of challenge. Let them remind you of your inherent worth, your innate power, and your unbreakable connection to the source of all. Remember, you are on a journey of continuous growth and evolution. Each day brings new opportunities to deepen your understanding and embodiment of these principles. Embrace these opportunities with an open heart and a willing spirit. Trust in the process of your unfolding. Trust that as you align yourself with these universal truths, life will support you in ways you can't even imagine. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be at this moment, with everything you need to take the next step on your journey. You have within you the power to create a life where nothing can truly affect you in a negative way. Not because you become numb or disconnected, but because you become so deeply connected to your inner strength and wisdom that you can find meaning and growth in every experience. As we conclude, I invite you to take a deep breath. Feel the power of these principles resonating within you. Feel the potential for transformation that lies ahead. Feel the excitement of the journey you're embarking on. Know that you are not alone on this journey. You are supported by the same force that creates worlds and moves planets. You are connected to all of life, part of the grand tapestry of existence. As you align yourself with these universal principles, you align yourself with the very essence of life itself. Go forth from here with courage and confidence. Trust in your ability to create the life you desire. Trust in the wisdom of these principles to guide you. Trust in your own inner knowing to show you the way. Remember, every moment is a new beginning. Every breath is an opportunity to embody these truths more fully. Every day is a chance to create a life of joy, peace, and fulfillment. You have everything you need. You're everything you need to be. Now is your time to shine. Now is your time to live these principles fully. Now is your time to create a life where nothing can truly affect you, a life of true freedom, true joy, The power is within you. The time is now. Your extraordinary life awaits. Embrace it with all your heart and watch as miracles unfold before your eyes. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. May these principles light your path and guide you to your highest good. May you always remember the incredible power that lies within you. And may you go forth and create a life beyond your wildest dreams. The world is waiting for your light. It's time to let it shine.